A Danish warship is deployed from St. Thomas. A British warship is deployed from Antigua to help Cameron put down the insurrection. Marines from two powerful European empires were sent to Tortola to put down the rising discontent in Long Look. 50 years after the abolition of slavery in Tortola, Virgin Islands, trade, smuggling, and subsistence farming was the only means of survival. With the failure of an economy that had been based on sugar production, this trade between the islands was essential. Small boats would be filled with consigned goods such as food, livestock, clothing, charcoal, and other supplies. Captains of returning boats often hid items to avoid paying heavy duties to customs agents. When customs agents find a stash of hidden tobacco on the fair knot, chaos erupts. Christopher Fleming gathers a group of men. They arm themselves and defiantly march to Cameron's office. Cameron, who was the acting governor of Tortola, barricaded himself in his office. Descendants of the once enslaved gathered in the town square and demanded justice. When Christopher Fleming was born in 1852, slavery had only been abolished for 18 years. Slaves had grown and processed sugarcane to fill an international demand for sugar. With the abolition of slavery in 1834, planters found it difficult to make a profit in the sugar industry. Plantation owners could no longer depend on the free labor from enslaved Africans, nor could they compete with the growing use of the sugar beet in the United States and England. With the sugar beet replacing sugarcane in the sugar industry, most of the land-owning British left Tortola, leaving the formerly enslaved to build their own future on the island. Their descendants had survived by creating a system of interdependence and inter-island trade. In 1890, when Christopher Fleming led villagers to the town square, he was 39 years old. He had been known for his writings and his skill as an orator. He spoke out against injustice, heavy taxes, duties, and the taking of the fair knot. This was a pivotal moment in the shaping of the Tortolian identity. They had embraced self-determination, the right to thrive, and the right to prosper. After all, revenues from slavery and the sugar industry in the Caribbean had allowed Great Britain and the British in Tortola to prosper. Christopher Fleming knew that native Tortolians were being held down at a subsistence level. Within days, a British warship arrives. Soldiers arrest Christopher Fleming and 12 protesters. They would be sent to Antigua to stand trial for unlawful assembly. All except one would get jail time. British soldiers went door to door in Long Look, Tortola, disarming natives. Today, Christopher Fleming is seen as a hero. He died at age 83 in 1935.